Hi guys, welcome to PIXIENATORY and I'm Pixie. Today is the day that makes us closer to Halloween and I decided to please you with an early Halloween themed doll. A commission from my customer. Classic and unforgettable Bride of Frankenstein, but a little bit steampunk. The bride is the character that hasn't her own name. She was resurrected from the dead, gathered from pieces of many bodies and sewn like a puppet to be brought into alive again. Once graceful and full of life, she will become a stiff doll and piece of art. Same beautiful as she once was. As you can see, for this doll I picked mostly black and white materials, just like in the original movie. I will add silver and color accents to make a few bright spikes. You saw the sketch, so now let's go to making the fabric shell where bride's body will rest. An outfit. I'm starting with making a dress, specifically the top of it. I combine pieces of white cotton and sew on the straps. Turn it out and press it with hair iron to make it flat. After that I will finish the shoulder straps. Those are simple white ribbons. It will keep the dress in place. I'm planning to make the dress layered a bit, so it will have some weight that needs to be supported. Adjust the back opening of the top. With scissors I'm trimming excess fabric. Trim the edges I'm hemming inside the top and press those with the hair iron. Later I will place metallic rings here. Okay, done. And moving to the corset part. I have middle and two side sections for the corset which I'm sewing up to each other. For this corset I took a black PU fabric. I feel the sheen of it will create the right mood. Trim excess and press seams with an iron. You can't just iron PU, so use plain cotton for it. Some parts still can come off, so let the fabric cool down a bit. If everything is done right, you will get a sleek seam in front. With black ribbons, I will make some detailing on the middle section. Nothing too tricky, just two parallel black lines. Those are breaking the shining PU area and making the whole thing more complex. I will assemble white top with black corset, but first I want to attach a few things to it. To the top part of the corset I'm sewing up black laces. To finalize it, I cover the seams with the same black ribbon. Now it is ready to be connected with the white part. And it is done, for now. Going to the skirt. I'm starting with the net petticoat by gathering it in the waistline. Then doing the same but with a little bit thicker white net. Those will be the base for the skirt. Sewing up two petticoats to each other. And we're getting a puffy skirt base. I want to chaotically decorate the skirt with the multiple pieces of textured fabrics. It will help to create a slightly shabby and worn look. Because Bride was resurrected in the barn, this dress just can't be too tidy in the matter of her materials. One by one I'm sewing up triangle pieces to the skirt. I even haven't processed the edges of this to keep it messy. With the black net I'm adding an accent to it, just like if those pieces were soiled. Time to put the top and the skirt together with some solid stitching. And sewing in the rings. Like that. To finish the dress I'm closing the back openings of the skirts, starting from the face and moving to the inner petticoats. By the way, petticoats are still too neat, so I'm tearing those with scissors and making many cuts. This girl for sure ran through forest a lot. To cover the opening on the back, I'm attaching some kind of bandages to it. Those are just net stripes that I'm assembling to each other with a few stitches. With scissors I'm rounding the ends of it. and sew it up to its place. Original bride was fully covered in the bandages after she returned to life. A small gem will be her heart. Of course, add in some underwear. And add in more bandages. I will glue thin cotton stripes to the doll's body, just as if her parts were held together by these bandages themselves. With a little bit of fire, I carefully remove sticking threads. Repeat the same to her arms. I will leave here a few hanging down stripes. With the same PU fabric, I'm making a half bolero. This piece will be an addition to her outfit, a coverage to her shoulder and neck. After sewing it up, I turn it out. During the whole process, I'm making a lot of fit into the doll to be sure everything is suited well. Hem edges, add ring ties to the side, and it's done. A minor detail to complete the bolero. The fuel tank, the goo of some kind of hazardous liquid I made of UV resin and plastic bottle. To make it fit into the look, I decorated with PU details and the black ribbons. With ribbons, I'm making some kind of harness that probably keeps the jar snugly on the bride's body, but also just looks right with my idea. Attach a little red livestone, aka button, that pumps vital energy inside the jar. With the drill, I will make a hole to make fire in there. Mostly short, just magistral tubes for the red liquid on the bottom. With a few silver screws and elastic band, I will make straps for this container. Just screw it in the jar with a screwdriver. In some places I put silver studs. And a backpack with a gross but oddly satisfying energy drink for my bride is ready. I got those resin boots some time ago online, and now it is their time to shine. To make them fit, I cut the heels and the platforms to the appropriate level for this look. This way they are looking more humble, but still are having this laboratory vibe. And suddenly the face-up part. I made holes in the head for this doll just because, you know, you will see. And covered the half of the doll's face with the masking fluid. The other half I paint white with an airbrush. This way I'm sure the layer of paint will be even and smooth. And start painting. Not the most informative part of the video, so I will tell you about my references and the character. The original movie Bride of Frankenstein went out on the screen in 1935, imagine that. The main role of the bride was played by the actress Elsa Lanchester. But also Elsa played Mary Shelley, the character of the novelist and creator of the original Gothic novel, Frankenstein or the Modern Prometheus. It was written by Mary in 1818, more than 100 years after we saw the iconic black and white movie and the character of the bride. With her dark tall hair, white bandage-like outfit, glassed gaze and numb motions. Some time ago I actually already made exactly this dress from the movie for my other customer. But this time it will be a totally another bride. My customer wanted this doll to be on the steampunk side of the design, also she should be beautiful and gorgeous. Some things should be just like Sally is having in her Nightmare Before Christmas. So my task was to combine all that into one doll and keep the original character features on point. In the movie you can tell the color of the eyes of the character, and for this doll I made them green. Human eyes are actually very exposed to changes in the body. Scleras can shift color if the body falls ill for some reason. But I made this property a little bit more fantasy. I thought the next way. This doll is resurrected from the dead. She is having a tank of some strange green nutrient liquid on her back to keep her alive. This liquid probably is replacing all of her blood. I can make it visible through her eyes. So the color choice wasn't a big deal for me. It harmonized with the idea and united the face with the outfit. But not only that. My bride is calmer, she is ready and prepared for her new life. She clearly knows why she is here. The red color, color of passion and life, the second color accent that I decided to add to my bride. It looks great on the Ghoulia mold itself, but also it pops here and there on this doll's outfit, so I decided to put it on her face as well. I saw a photo of this makeup, but also remember that Sally's wearing red lips too. Overall, I tried to make this doll not too creepy, because in the movie Bride kept her majestic facial features. Ghoulia's face became a great base for Bride. She is having a narrow chin, a cute button nose, small gentle lips and expressive cheekbones. A perfect face for a tender resurrected creature. I can say that this project went very swimmingly, all her details combined into a wonderful monochromatic character. And I will tell a few things about her hair in a moment, but now I want to thank my customer for ordering this doll. Thank you so much. I highly appreciate you for picking me as fulfiller of your project, and I hope this Bride of Frankenstein will take a sweet forever place in your home. And now I will make a little pause for you to take a closer look at her painting process. The bride's hair is also a mentionable piece of her look. Not in black, but predominantly in white, with the black strands on her side to complement the dress. Also, I made signature curls, just like in the original movie. Sources are telling me that those are supposed to be effects of the lightning stroke the bride got during her resurrection. I put some metallic decorations on her hair, just like chains and big silver gear. And a few massive bolts to her temples. Those will go just right in the holes in her head that I cut out previously. I put another red gem, a live stone, on the gear, and her wig was ready to be placed on the head. The back of the head I'm covering with white flock, and that's pretty much it. A few minor elements left. I will polish some small details of this doll, and for now, this is it. I want to thank you for watching this video, for spending your time with me today. If you liked my work, please leave a like and comment as your thank you to me. I'd highly appreciate it. Wait a bit to see the final result. And now it is time to say, see you in my next videos, guys. Bye!